since we're looking at three marketplaces, Amazon, Flipkart and Snapdeal, for simplicity's sake, I will refer to Amazon as an example. But note that in all three cases, the procedures and processes we will discuss are almost the same. And wherever they are very different, I will point it out. So whenever I talk about Amazon, you can easily substitute Flipkart or Snapdeal in its place. Now, if you already have an offline business like a toys shop or a baby care shop, then obviously you will want to sell toys online. But the million-dollar question is, which toys should you sell on Amazon? Should you stock your entire toy shop on Amazon? Or should you focus only on those toys that sell well on Amazon? Note here that it's quite possible that the toys that sell well from your offline retail store may not sell well on Amazon and vice versa. So you need to know in advance which toys are likely to sell well and therefore focus your energies and limited time behind those. However, if you are starting out afresh with no offline business and you will be taking the private labeling route, then please remember one very important golden rule for online selling through any marketplace. Do not sell products that you have a deep interest in unless and until you have verified that there is an audience for that product online and that audience is already buying that kind of product. Now, many beginners make this fundamental mistake and their online businesses never take off because there never was an audience for their products online in the first place. So you have to do your research, your due diligence in advance of setting up your online store. In fact, many people have been very successful selling online and have made a lot of money selling products that they personally have no interest in. But they were interested in the online selling process and they had a hungry audience for those products. We are going to find out how to identify which products to sell on Amazon. Now, there are millions of products being sold on Amazon, but some products sell more than others. Broadly speaking, there are two types of products that sell in these marketplaces: consumables and non-consumables. Consumables are those products that have a low price point and are bought frequently by the consumer, at least a couple of times a year. So examples could be cosmetics, personal care, clothes, shoes, pet supplies, etc. Non-consumables, on the other hand, are those which are bought by the consumer just a couple of times in your entire lifetime, like ACs, refrigerators, or furniture. Then there are consumables that you can sell as accessories to non-consumables. So for example, printer ink cartridges for laser printers. To build a good business, you need lots of repeat customers. Of course, you need to sell a good product and provide great after-sales service support. But having repeat buyers is the key to rapidly establishing a solid business on Amazon. So you need to be selling a product that the customer will want at least a couple of times a year, and more often is better. For example, if you're selling a health supplement which has 30 servings, where the customer has to have one a day, then he will be back to buy a second unit of that supplement pack from you the next month. In business, if you have a large number of repeat customers over time, they begin to trust you, and then you can upsell more profitable, higher margin products to them. You can upsell to them, you can cross-sell to them, you can sell complementary products, complementing the ones that they have already bought. And they may often become your brand ambassadors by referring their friends to your products. Always remember that it's at least 5 times easier to sell to an existing customer than to a new one. You can still sell non-consumable products, especially if they have a very high profit margin. But typically these products are expensive to private label and out of reach for the average person on a limited budget. Inventory costs can be quite high, and unless you've got your math absolutely correct, the freight and logistic charges can take away a large part of your profit.